We have taken objective butter.
Okay. Kill these assholes. Boy. I do not play Saritsan. I think Saritsan is terrible. It isn't even remotely close to where a map should be. 3 points with just that one little thing going on in the middle is not adequate, and I'm not sure how they haven't figured that out yet, but that is not the only map. Come on now. Seeing this baloney. Okay, if I click this and you take me to Saritsan, I'm not gonna be happy. You can see the video on the first day of me trying to play Saritsan, and it's just not fun. I don't care what gun you got, I don't care what class you try to play, the level is just garbage. You spend the whole time trying to tell your team to go capture the other point where they're spawning from, and they won't do it. Everyone wants to go for the cathedral, and God, it's awful. It's just awful. Go watch someone else play it if you don't believe me. Play it yourself, hell. You might get a taste of what I'm talking about. I've had arguments with one of the other guys here in the community. It goes by G Money, and we've been talking, and he thinks that Galicia is the worst map, and I don't know how you could feel that way. I have fun on Galicia, at least. I'm trying to base all of my preference and bias on whether or not I'm having a good time, and you know I shit on Fort Vaux a lot, but I at least can have fun on Fort Vaux. As long as people play the points I want to play on Fort Vaux, it's a good ass time. It's not possible on Saritsan. It's 100% nightmare. I almost feel bad about recommending even playing it to get what I mean. Read about it. look it up on Wikipedia and read about it, or read reviews of it. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, honestly. It was a total waste of 30 minutes. We're working on these perks. I'm working on the support one right now. I've unlocked the medic one, and it didn't give me any access to the new powers, so I don't really know what the fuck the point of these things are. But I'll keep doing them like they matter. I had been working on my airburst mortar kills so that I could unlock some of these new guns, but I've been not having any luck with them. It's like when I do find some people out in the open and start shelling them, I'm getting maybe, 50 to 60 points of damage a pop. None of it's existentially threatening to them. And normally I end up just hitting a roof or some other bullshit like that. I'm halfway tempted to just switch to high explosive period and get rid of the airburst, because I just can't kill anyone with it, and I'm actually pretty good at taking down vehicles with mortars. Well, right as I say all that shit, I remember that it has to be airburst. I'll show you what I'm talking about once we get into the load screen. I'll pop over into the guns. two of the new guns that have come out for the support I'm really interested in, namely because these new Russian light machine guns are developed to take down planes, and I'm surprised to find out people haven't been shooting at planes this whole time. But I was watching Westy on YouTube this morning, as well as Level Cap Gaming, and they're both talking about how this is new gameplay, and these are specifically meant to take down planes, and even to unlock them you gotta take down a plane, and I'm sitting over here going like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I've been taking down planes with, you know, light machine guns since the beginning. You know, I was playing with Zeratul last night, and he was complaining about how the MG-15 low weight, he wasn't able to get kills with it, and it's like, man, that's all I use, usually. Let's pop on this squad. Seem pretty tight. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to get this Perino. Really like what it's capable of. I don't know how I haven't gotten that resupply. I'm also trying to get this one by doing the repeater pistole. And then the Parabellum is supposed to be the new guy in town. There it is, 20 kills with the airburst mortar. I'm happy to do the plane one, but some bitch. Okay, well, not off to a great start here. I think I should probably turn that off. I played this a little bit last night, and we were pretty much in the same exact predicament. Where you're dealing with just getting absolutely pinned at D. Just kind of dot some eyes real quick. Oh, damn. Let's go pistol his ass. Well, who the hell needs ammo? Shut up. There. Fucking ammo grubbers. Of course, there's no point set. I don't really know how these guys end up in a leadership position when they never set a point. I would much rather play Volga than Galicia, but I have a feeling we're going to end up playing Galicia. Zeratul is supposed to be playing with me today, but I think his ass is still asleep. I've already gone to work for a little bit, and thought I'd just devote a little time today until I hear back from my intern. Shooting up some people. Ah, Fat Bud is playing. I would invite him to mine, but since I'm streaming, I don't want to go through that whole party invite bullshit. He doesn't really talk, he just kind of chills. He just kind of chills. Well, how about that, y'all? 1 kill, 0 deaths. Holla at your boy. I did get an XP boost. I purchased one. Take a little stroll over to it. Oh, never mind. Let's just do it. Oh boy. I much prefer playing as the Russians on this one, straight up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor the team at E. What the where the those dill holes. Oh, great. So none of the other teams have a medic. I at least like this guy. I'm going to join his. I'm going to activate this squad boost, and then we're going to lure him in like flies. Them being, you know. Oh, and he bailed. So, you know. You just can't make people happy anymore. XP boost, doesn't matter. So there is an AA gun over here. How can he already need ammo? this old boy.
We have taken objective Edward.
Now there are going to be bombers that fly right over us. Now let's see if the other team will spot them, or my other teammates will spot them. It's going to be pretty imperative. I was, as I mentioned earlier, I was listening to Westy and Level Cap, and they were talking about how obsolete AA guns are now, and I wholeheartedly disagree. I think AA guns are an integral part of defense, and I've noticed that it is the make or break of a team that wins. You've got to have people working these guns. It doesn't mean just camp on them. You know, we know they start with 3 planes. We've got 2 friendly planes in the air. So this is probably actually a good starting point, I say, and then immediately see a flying fortress. Now, these heavy bombers can't be damaged by rifle bullets or LMG bullets. So, don't try and take them out. You're gonna have to do it OG style with an AA gun. Boy, this guy is cruising for a bruising. Come on, come at me, bro. Bring some more fucking strong sauce than that bullshit. I know how to fight. Okay, I think that's a friendly. God. I guess those are enemy AA guns. Oh, there we go. There's an enemy. And you notice that guy started to shoot.
A sentry kit is available in your location.
Need a medic, please. It's just more dudes falling on us? Hope not. Okay, so it looks like this ex-pilot has taken up the job, so thank you. I'm gonna go anchor D. Spot planes. What the hell? Since we've got C taken, they are going to be pushing on D very, very heavily. You've got to be mindful of that. Alright. Get into these trenches just as fast as you can. You aren't going to make it on Galicia if you don't utilize them. They're a great tool. Ugh. Hate to see a good plane go down. Ooh, that guy's just an OG bomber. Feel bad for him. Let's go see what all the fuss at sea is about. Gonna crawl up here on the lip. Just kind of inspect. See a good